Hey, welcome back, everybody, and I certainly hope you enjoyed, the courses that Michael and I have covered here today, and I just want to tell you that this is just the beginning. One thing I love about audio cassettes, and just speaking openly to you, is that you can listen to them over and over. You can share them with some key people, and that's exactly why we designed this course step by step for very good friends of ours at Cutting Edge Media. Michael and I have both worked Cutting Edge Media leads for many, many years. We have both recruited very successful people, six-figure income earners from Cutting Edge Media leads. And there's no doubt in my mind that Cutting Edge Media is the best lead company in the industry today. And let me just tell you a couple reasons why I love to work with this company. Number one, think about the fact that they've been around for a long time. I mean, they've outlasted the test of time. They're good people. One thing I've noticed is that all the people I've ever worked with up at Cutting Edge, they're just good people. They're honest people. If they ever make a mistake, they're the first to admit it. They correct it. If it's a bad lead, they replace it. And you know what? It's not just important to me. I'm not a greedy person. But when you work with an organization of thousands, you know what? You have got to make sure that the company supplying you with leads is going to be there when something goes wrong. So that's something I've always appreciated about Cutting Edge Media. Here's something else. I know Mike agrees with me on all this, and he'll have his own comments, but they're always up on technology. I mean, they bring out the best of the best with these online lead programs. They do very well in not just response time, real-time leads, but they also work through the filtering systems I've seen with Cutting Edge, the best filtering system. I mean, if you can only get leads in the United States, if you can only get leads in Canada, if you need leads worldwide, you know what? Their programs, they set up every single one of them. Plus, they save you time and money. Just the fact that you don't have to go out there, reinvent the wheel, go out there and create your own lead system, go do something that's not even proven. This company has proven systems, Mike, we could talk about for 200 plus companies now in the industry.
Absolutely. And the funny thing is that you're saying that is that, you can get them nationally, you can get them internationally, you can get them locally. They have local prospects set up for you. And the bottom line is it's so much fun because the longer that they're around, the longer, the better they get. And again, when you have a professional company like that is committed to the process of staying with the technology and really and bringing more value to our industry, you just can't go wrong with that. And I got to tell you that two of our biggest organizations, we got a bunch of them, but two of our very biggest organizations came directly as a result of Cutting Edge Media and that medium and what they've done for us. So I'm very excited about that. The tape series that we're talking about, the audio tape series, and things of that nature is what I like to call Drive Time University, Mike. And again, it always goes back to that. You need to I highly encourage you to just get hold of tapes, audio series, workbooks, books, and just immerse yourself, just marinate yourself into this information because, when Mike and I first started, and I started really effectively getting involved in this industry about 9, almost 10 years ago. And what I decided to do was study success and successful people. And you find companies like Cutting Edge that provide that value so that you can have access to the quality information. But not only that, they give you the meat and potatoes in that information, in those audio series. And I would tell you, turn off the radio. Don't listen to the radio anymore. The bottom line is turn on, an audio cassette. Turn on something that could make you money. Turn on something that's going to help you, make more money. And again, you got to have people to talk to. And Cutting Edge is always in the forefront, ahead of the pack, and I'm just excited about that. They are very good people, and we've had the privilege and honor of working with them for a long time, and very much appreciate everything that they provide for us. So I would just encourage you to stick with it, build that client base. As I always say, it's the heartbeat to your organization. It's everything that you can do, and so really just build a thriving database of prospects, hot prospects, and people that you can constantly call and really work the system properly. So let me flip it back over to you, Mike.
And one thing I wanted to mention, that the fact that this is an audio cassette series, you're going to listen to this multiple times. Another key is share this with your key people. Pass the information along. Become a good teacher. And Mike, I got to tell you a funny story. Not that long ago, my father has been a great mentor of mine, a very good friend of mine, and he's been in the industry now for 40 years. And, it's funny. He gives me a tape set one day from Jim Rohn. And, of course, when he told me about it, he says, Mike, I got a tape set from Jim Rohn I'm going to give you. And I'm thinking, is there an actual tape set I haven't seen yet? And he brings out this tape set, and it's 4 cassette tapes, and the stickers were falling off it. The package was rotten. It was from 1973.
Oh, man.
And what's amazing about that story, folks, is here's my father, who's been a student of personal development his entire life. They become millionaires from the industry, and they've been in several networks in the past. They've actually owned their own network marketing companies way back when. But you know what?